Let's talk about the air quality because we're going to have a little bit of haze out there. It's not terrible, and we're almost done with inversion season. So right now in the middle of the valley is moderate air, better air towards the south end of the valley and for our benches, but good to moderate in our data from Purple Air. Here's what it looks like right now. A live look from our Intermountain Medical Center camera. This is facing towards Mount Olympus, the cottonwoods out on the right. There's big cottonwood, beautiful. It's 34 degrees here in Salt Lake City. We have calm wind right now, which means that it feels like it's 34 degrees, which is, you know, ideal. We don't like having very gusty wind when we have the cool temperatures because then all of a sudden our wind chill brings us to very, very chilly temps. But we still have some cool temps, had a lot of low visibility in the Logan area this morning. That's where we still have quite a few clouds kind of socking things in for some areas. The high wind warning for southwest Utah just expired at noon, so about 20 minutes ago, but still very gusty from Tokerville over towards Nevada. So gusty for Snow Canyon State Park, St. George, any miles of the canyons. We're looking at wind gusts about 50 to 60 miles per hour. Those will be decreasing as we head into the afternoon. Temperatures right now, 24 for Park City, 32 in Provo, 33 in Ogden, 19 in Logan, over in Tooele, 34 degrees, and for St. George, 46. Compared to this time 24 hours ago, mostly the same. We're looking at just like a 1, 2, 3 degree difference, so probably nothing you're going to notice too much. As far as temperatures go, 36 degrees for a high today. Partly cloudy and cool, and for tonight with some clouds, we'll end up having overnight temperatures in the mid-20s and decent start tomorrow morning. Not going to be quite as terrible as it was this morning if you didn't like the freezing temps out there. So for this afternoon, we're going to have sunshine and 20s and 30s here for a lot of the state. For St. George in the 50s, and for tomorrow morning, a sunrise forecast about 20 to 30 for a lot of Utah. For Park City, probably close to about 10 to 15 tomorrow morning, 31 for St. George. And as we look at futurecast, we're going to have a little bit of light snow, mostly moving through for the mountains. Might see some flurries here in the morning, but it's not going to be a whole lot. A very weak wave like we had yesterday, which many of you probably didn't even notice. And then by Friday, we're going to have the chance again later in the day for maybe some rain and snow, but again, another weak system. And then a system that arrives on Sunday. That one looks to be the most potent of all of them in the 7-day forecast. So kind of just gradually getting stronger. For St. George in the 50s today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And then for Valentine's Day or Singles Awareness Day, whatever you're celebrating, 60 for a high on Friday. And for President's Day, very cold in St. George, relatively speaking, 49 for a high. That's because of the storm that's going to move through. So potentially a big powder day on Monday.
Nice.
Maybe some slick driving if you have to work, maybe a bad commute, so we'll watch for that.